Welcome back. We are continuing our practical applications with Autodesk Inventor, and this is exercise number 9. We are designing this elegant twisting vase. This is going to be a quick one. It's just going to be another application of shell command, and maybe I'm going to introduce one new command we haven't seen, and that is Sculpt command. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. As always, I am going to go as slowly as I can so that you can follow me along easily. File, select new, metric, standard.ipt, and then create. All right, so let's go ahead and start a 2D sketch on XY plane. We're going to draw a vertical line from this quadrant going up, and I'm gonna zoom out approximately, I don't know, but you know what, let's go ahead and enter 200. Let's see 200. All right, right click, zoom out, and move it down. What I'm doing, pressing the wheel button and hold allows you to move anywhere on the screen. Okay, and then if you just select the number, you can move your dimension line anywhere you like. Alright, we're going back to dimension. We're going to dimension from this end of the line to this point. We need that distance to be 100. Now I'm going to change the distance to be 240. Alright, so if you've been following along, this should be a little bit familiar. So this is easy stuff, just dimensioning stuff. Once we're done, let's make this line an escape twice and make this line a center line or construction line. Let's go to make it a construction line and then finish sketch. Step number 1 done. Create a vertical line, add dimensions, done. So this, what we just created, is what's going to control the overall height of our vase. So if we want it to be higher than this, we can make it maybe, you can go ahead and make it maybe 300. I don't know, depending on how high you want it to go. I'm going to keep mine 240 because that's the max height I can 3D print right now with my 3D printer. But you can make it as tall as you like or as short as you like. Okay, so this is the distance that is controlling the overall height of the vase. Let's go ahead and do something else. The next step, we're going to go to origin, and this time let's select XY plane and make it visible. Right click and make it visible. I'm gonna go to plane, offset from plane. Let's go ahead and offset a distance of -60, and then select this plane and turn it off. So we have one more just created, and we're going to start a 2D sketch on this one. This one is going to be a line from this quadrant going all the way there. How long do this need this line to be? Let's go ahead and make it 200. Now to do this align dimension, what do you do? Just select the line and then click anywhere here or there. Just click there. It's gonna give you this align dimension. Okay, double click again and enter a distance of 200. Now we're going to apply a constant constraint. Select this line and move it to the origin. Next, select from this point to here. So dimension from this point to the origin, and again click anywhere, and that distance is going to be, let's make it 80. Excellent. Now all we can do, we're going to project geometry, and let's go ahead and project our x-axis and then dimension 2. Okay, let's make this a construction line as well. A construction line, awesome. Dimension 2, measure from this construction line to this line here, and that is going to be 55. Let's make it 55. Finish your sketch. Finish your sketch. All right, so what we just created, we're going to revolve this line along this line here while we're making this construction line, so they are not part of our profiles. So revolve command, once you revolve command, the profile is already selected by default. Now it wants you to select axis of revolution, axis to revolve around. Select axis to revolve around. So your axis is going to be this line here. Go ahead, select that line, and make sure you have 360 degrees. It's going to be a surface. Why it's going to be a surface? Because this is not a closed profile. We just have a straight line. So we're going to create breath me is going to create a surface. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn off this plane. Left click, select it, and then right click and uncheck visibility. Okay. We also don't need to see sketch 1 anymore. Turn it off. Okay, step number 2 is complete. Now, so this is not what we want. It's a surface, so we can't really hold any flowers yet. So to do that, to add some thickness, to turn this into a solid, we need to use a new command we haven't seen, and that is Sculpt command. Adds or removes a material. Adds or removes a material from solid or the surface feature based on selected geometry. Alright, so launch Sculpt command, and so we have our surface. So we're gonna add material here, and then cancel that. Okay, we need to do one more thing. I went too far ahead. Before we do that, we actually have to take care of some businesses. So we're gonna go to plane and select XZ plane. So we're gonna create a plane here. Do it one more time. Plane, XZ plane, and then select this point there. So we're essentially creating a plane that is parallel to XZ plane, but it goes through this point. Okay. Now we're going to use this plane and this work planes and Sculpt tool to make this surface a solid object. Alright, now you can run Sculpt tool. The surface is gonna be that, and so go ahead and select your plane 1 and plane 2. Make sure you're seeing these arrows pointing in this direction. That is very important. And then click OK. Voila. Now we have a solid. Now what can we do? I think most of you can take it over. Most of you can see what's gonna happen. So what we're going to do is before we haul out these areas, we can add our flowers in. What we're going to do is create this twisting pattern first. Infinitely looking twisted pattern. Okay, how are we going to do that? We're going to use the power of circular pattern and extrude command. But first and foremost, we need to create a plane somewhere at this point. So I'm going to go to create plane tool, select that line, and then select this point. It creates plane there. Escape, and then offset from plane. Select this plane, you need to offset it by -8. -8. Excellent. Now, select the first plane, turn it off. Turn it off. And then we're going to start a 2D sketch on this new plane we just created. Okay, now project geometry. I'm going to rotate so I can see this line. Now, why am I projecting that? Because I want my center of the new feature I'm going to create, the center of my circle, to be at that point. What's the diameter of the circle? Let's make it 5. I use mine 5. When I printed it, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks stunning. But you can change this to any value you like. That 5 works for me. Okay, now, so we finished this sketch, and we're gonna go ahead and turn off this plane and extrude. And that's right, a way to extrude it. And let's go ahead and cut it through and make sure we are cut, and then switch to that. So my direction is default, and then my output is cut, and I also have distance as through all. Alright, and go ahead and select OK. There you go. Now we have one. Now, so let's go ahead and apply fillet. So we have a very smooth, round edges. It's not very sharp. Radius of 2 is excellent. Excellent. And then select the pattern. Select the pattern. And you can see when you learn these basics, these are the basic commands. They're just coming back, very repeating. But once you've mastered the fundamentals, you can start doing very interesting designs. So our circular pattern is, our feature is going to be extrusion 1 and fillet 1. Our axis of rotation is going to be y-axis. How many should we do? Let's go ahead and do 36. Fine. Go ahead and do 36. Your computer is gonna probably think about it for a second, but it should be able to handle it. Done. All right. Okay. Now what can we do? What's missing? What is missing? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my circular pattern. So go ahead and add to your circular pattern to maybe let's do 28. I think 28 looks better. I like the way 28 looks. Yeah, that looks better. I have more space in here. You can do 36 if you like, but I like 28. Alright, now, so select the stop face and then launch shell command. What does shell command do? It's going to remove the material and apply thickness. Alright, let's go ahead and add a thickness of 3. And so you're going to think about it, may clash. If clashes, don't panic. Panic. Awesome, done. And we can now change appearance. You know how to do this part, so go ahead. I'm gonna set mine, and I'm going to go to my materials. Actually, let's not change appearance. Let's go apply the actual materials. Let's say that this elegant pitching vase is made out of gold. Let's find gold. Let's go ahead and find gold and apply. Excellent. Now we got gold. Gold vase. That's gonna be expensive. How much are you paying for that? That is gonna be expensive and probably heavy. Is gold heavy? I don't remember. I don't know. What's the density of gold? Maybe you can find out. Alright, if you want to figure out how much this weighs, what can we do? eye properties, eye properties, and then physical tab, update, and that is not too bad. 5 kilograms, 5.6 kilograms, or about 12 pounds. About 12 pounds. Wow. That vase would be, if it was made out of gold, it would be a heavy vase. But you know, gold is timeless. Is always in style. Now, for extra credit, if you like to do extra, if you like to get extra credit, all you can do, all I want you to do is see if you can add your name at the bottom. Engrave your name at the bottom, and that's what you have to do for extra credit. That was quick and easy. We wanted to look at was another great application of shell command, and we introduced a new tool called Sculpt tool, which we shall see more often in near future. And that concludes exercise number 9. Go ahead, add it to your portfolio. Go ahead, add it to your portfolio. So you should have this in there, and also the soap holder, and another vase. We probably got to design one more vase, and then we're done with verses. Decorate your house with your beautifully done designs. Okay. If you like to 3D print it, obviously you know what to do. Let me know if you like to 3D print it. All right. Or send me a picture. Send me a picture of you 3D printing it and the flowers you put it in. All right. Let me know if you have any questions.